Live. This is channel 62 News at noon with Jacob Harper and Kathy Bland.
Good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in at 12. This is Kathy Bland.
And I am Jacob Harper.
Our top story tonight is based on an event that occurred earlier this week. A pregnant woman was thrown down by officers using excessive force. Shortly after the police call was made, officers showed up to the scene in which they found a dispute going on between two parents at an elementary school. The officer came and spoke with the mother who made the call. A Caucasian woman described the altercation as hostile and as the other mother who made the call as violent. The officers then tell her there is no reason to call the police. And next, the officer asked the lady to show her ID. She refused, and she was then thrown to the ground and restrained and then arrested. And she kept screaming, I am pregnant, please stop, you're hurting me. And she was arrested for resistance but later released. And now she is here to tell us her story, and we're going to go to Jacob Harper live.
Oh my gosh, my name is Jackie. We have been working together for years. Oh wait, are we on air? This is channel 62 News, and we are here with Miss Cooks. So we are playing the very disturbing video of the pregnant woman getting thrown to the ground. Police brutality has really gotten out of hand. Miss Cooks, do you mind telling us what happened?
Well, you see, Jackie, the altercation happened on my way to dropping my second grader off at her elementary school. Me and this white woman got into an altercation over a parking spot. She was upset I took the spot and that she didn't get it. So she felt the need to call the police when things started to get loud. Once the police arrived, they talked to her and they told her some things, but then they walked over to me. When they got to me, I could see in his eyes that he already thought I was guilty, and he asked for my ID. He didn't do that with the white woman, so I felt there was no need for him to ask me. Once he asked me, I told him no. He said I was resisting. I wasn't resisting anything. I just wasn't giving him my ID. Next thing you know, I'm on the ground. I kept screaming, I'm pregnant, but he continued to wrestle me. They wrestled me, and I screamed I was pregnant over and over again. They refused to listen, and people refused to help me. I worked so hard for my family, and I was arrested for what? A parking spot. Like, really? I'm still very shaken. The whole thing was very touchy for me. I was in fear of losing my life and the life of my unborn child. With all the police brutality things going on, them killing black men, I was afraid that I'd be the black woman who lost her life and lost the life of my precious angel.
Wow, that must have been difficult. May I ask you what was running through your
I
mind?
feared for the life of my daughter. I feared that she had already passed. I was so afraid I was going to lose her.
Why do you think they wrestled you to the ground, opposed to the woman who began the argument?
I was thrown to the ground because I was black. She was a white person. They didn't throw her to the ground.
So how's the baby? Rumors have said that the baby was unhealthy, possibly dead.
She's perfectly healthy. She's the little angel you'd never expect to see. Thank you, Jackie.
Well, thank you for allowing me to get your side of the story. Well, that's all, folks. We'll be going over to Kathy, reporting live from Barstow Police Department. I'm Jackie Porter.
Thanks, Jacob. I'm here reporting live outside the Barstow Police Department with Joe Stockmonger. Although your colleagues are on temporary leave, what occurred during this incident?
Well, during this time, everyone is sad, but we as the police department not want to be seen as harmful. Many incidents have occurred like this, and now we're fearing for our own lives as people. People have to understand we're human too. We stand to protect and serve. With all these recent events, everyone thinks all police are bad people. People often misconstrue the public image of police men.
Taken to ensure the safety of the public.
On incidents preceding like these that have occurred, we now imply cameras to show how the risks are coming to be, so we don't seen as bad people when we're just trying to do our jobs. But we've now, like I said, implemented some cameras into the arresting process. They show us what our officers are doing right and what they're doing wrong.
So what actions were taken against the officers?
Well, since the recent turn of events, we've had an internal investigation.
Okay, Back to the studio with Jacob.
It's me again for Jacob Harper. Thank you for watching Channel 62 News. Tune in tonight for later news.